Series on farming. As you know, France's biggest agricultural fair is taking place here in Paris. And every day we take a look at key issues that affect the industry. Today we take you to an agriculture school and we also discovered the giant African snail. Find out more now with our very own Luke Brown.
Hello and welcome to France 24's special edition from the Paris Agricultural Fair. Today we're going to take a closer look at what it takes to become a farmer. Whereas before skills were passed on through the generations, now as farming modernises, youngsters have to learn their trade in specialised schools.
The sun's up and the flock has arrived. Class is in session. Each week, trainees at this agriculture school spend 3 to 4 hours taking care of different animals. Today's lesson, the pedicure.
We're trimming the hooves. That is to say, we're making them flat so they don't get infected.
It's hard work grooming a breeder. Students learn about each step along the production line, following an animal from its birth to the butchers.
It's the pupils who follow and keep track of the animals. We're here to help or supervise, but they're doing it all.
To be a cut above the rest, students learn all the cuts, ribs, legs, and loins, dozens of different kinds, and how to prepare them to make them ideal for cooking.
It's important to begin with the thickest part, in order to make it more cylindrical when you're done.
Next step, making the sale. Students deal directly with customers, and though their prices aren't the cheapest, lamb here is 11 euros a kilogram, people shop here for other reasons.
I know the quality here. They are grass-fed, hay-fed. It's perfect.
Lamb, but also honey, thanks to beekeeper training. There are already 150 agriculture schools like this one selling their products across France.
The Paris Farm Show isn't only about French farmers. The African delegation is here too, looking for investment to modernise agriculture in Africa. They also brought a few surprises of their own. Take a look. In Latin, it's called Achatina achatina, better known as the giant African snail. While it's a surprise visitor to the farm show in Western Ivory Coast, it's also a delicacy. This vet has an experimental snail farm with 600 specimens. He wants to increase production for export.
Snails are a product with a future. First, because it's a very sought-after food. And then there are byproducts. Its slime can be used in cosmetics and therapeutic products.
The snail producers want investment to build a larger factory, a first step towards joining Ivory Coast's export market, currently dominated by cocoa. The chocolate bean represents 20% of GDP. In Chad, it's a different story for the agricultural sector. Although there's land aplenty, farmers suffer from using antiquated techniques, while there are very few factories to commercialize their goods.
They need help controlling water. They need assistance to get their goods to market and to produce finished goods to reach the national and international market. They need to be able to export their produce.
Modernising African farming is one goal for the WAP, a regional aid body in West Africa. It helped finance the research behind these machines. They speed up tasks, cutting to a fraction the time spent doing menial labour, increasing productivity. Technology that the body wants to share across member states.
The principal interest is that it's a crossroads to exchange techniques, experience and knowledge for all the countries involved.
Increasing African nations' productivity is vital. Despite its rich agricultural potential, each year the continent imports $30 billion worth of food. That's all for now. In the next edition, we'll be looking at how, while it may be down to earth, agriculture can be high-tech, and we'll look at how Syria's civil war is affecting farming in Lebanon. Until next time, goodbye.